Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to take a look at the price action of Bitcoin as it continues to look droopy here, even after meeting the first target to the downside. So in the previous analysis, I was keeping my eyes peeled on the 200 EMA here in purple, as well as this horizontal coming in at 42,193. And we see that price action got down there, tapped it quite nicely, and did try to attempt a bounce here. And we see that in today's candle, it did get as high as 45,901, but so far some pretty steep rejections here. Now, this area can still hold up, but this is still looking quite droopy. And when we look at the momentum oscillators down below, we see that the RSI still has room to run here. And we see stochastics still in the bearish exhaustion zone, even though they're trying to search for a cross back to the upside. Down below in the MACD, momentum still down here. Another bar of solid negative momentum coming in as these moving averages just continue to nosedive here. So it is, on the daily, it is suggesting that there's still quite a bit of pressure here that this thing could come down. And of course, as I mentioned in the last video, the next area of interest I'll be watching to the downside is right here on the 200 simple moving average in white. And that is also coming in contact with this horizontal here at 39,761. When we come out to a weekly chart here, we see that the 30 simple moving average is also coming into confluence with that area. You can see it right there in orange coming up into contact with that horizontal. But I also saw on the 2-day here earlier, I was looking at it, we can see that the 100 is also coming into confluence with that. So there's quite a bit of confluence here between the 1-day, 2-day, as well as the weekly. So, you know, that's certainly another area where I could see a potential bounce for Bitcoin, and maybe it even sticks in a temporary bottom there and performs a relief rally, and could even overall end up being a reversal point for Bitcoin, you know, bottoming out somewhere along there. And over time, I don't think it'll happen very quickly, but over time, grind its way back up to the upside here and carry on with its bullish trajectory. We do see that pressure continues to mount here from the moving averages, as you know, a lot of them now are starting to cross through each other. We got the 10, 21, 30, and 55 getting through the 100, and now we're seeing that 10 start to get through that 89, leaving it with a negative slope to the downside. So the moving averages are also signaling a fair bit of pressure down. If we come right into a 4-hour chart here, we can see that the 4-hour chart is looking quite droopy as well, as the 21 has been harassing price action every single time that price action gets up above that 10. And down below here on the oscillators as well, looking at the RSI, it's looking to regain the bearish control zone as well as take out the exponential moving average, and has quite a bit of room to fall here. Now, some people might have been looking at this as some potential bullish divergence forming here. But of course, we always need that. We always need it to confirm before it's actual divergence. If anything, what I'm seeing here, I'll just stick a quick horizontal on. But if we take a horizontal and shoot it across the RSI, you see every single time the RSI gets up here, it's putting in another top. And then you see it right here, dumps just a couple candles later, and we're right in that territory again. And here we go. So, you know, everything is suggesting some more downside here. It doesn't mean it has to happen. But it is implying that perhaps we do come down and test that 200 simple. Now, if for whatever reason we do lose that 200 simple, there is actually another area on the chart I'm going to be watching. And this one's more of a scary target for a lot of folks that are new to this space, I'm sure. But another area I'm going to be watching is down here on the 377, which is coming in at 32,283. And as you can see, it's sitting just up above this last pivot point here. But when we come out into weekly, we're finding confluence down there once again. Check it out. You see the 55 green exponential moving average here in green, also coming in perfect confluence with that. And look where those candle bodies are as well. Like plenty of confluence there. So first of all, if it loses this level here, we'll check out the 39,847 level. But if it starts to close below there on a 2-day on a daily candle body closure, then perhaps it does work its way all the way down here, or maybe even get a capitulation wick down to that level. But you know, that'll be the level I watch. I'm not necessarily planning for that. Certainly not trading for it or anything like that right now, as each one of these points could be a potential reversal back to the upside for Bitcoin. But it is notable too that there's a daily downtrend very much in play here. We have lower lows and lower highs coming in, so definitely a daily downtrend in progress. So when we do get the bounce from Bitcoin, one thing I'm going to be paying very, very close attention to, and if I take a bearish Fibonacci retracement here, come down to this wick, I mean, assuming if it even bounces from here in the first place, I'm going to be watching very, very closely. I'm just going to get rid of some of these green circles here. Very, very closely to the 0.5. as well as the 0 spot 618, as those are areas where you'll typically get that. Like that's a very common lower high territory. Now, being that Bitcoin's looking as weak as it is right now, I mean, we may only see a bounce come up to the 0 spot 236 coming in at 47,420. But up here, we also have another pretty big area of interest, which is right around the $50,000 mark. So if Bitcoin's going to show us a ton of weakness here, then it could be anywhere in there. But if we do get a fairly nice relief rally, which I think we're getting close to some kind of bounce, whether it happens here now or it comes down to the 200 simple moving average here. But I'm going to pay very close attention to these levels, because anywhere in here is another lower high territory. You see, let's redraw these quickly. And then, of course, if we were to come and reject in this area here, it would just be another lower high. So that's an area I'll be paying very close attention to. For me to get confident that Bitcoin's getting ready to make another good move to the upside, what I'll need to see is over time, I'm going to need to see this area taken out right here at 59,000. If Bitcoin somehow reverses from here, grinds its way back up and starts closing up above there, then I think there's going to be some major signs of hope for Bitcoin at that point in time. And then, of course, if it manages to blast up above this level here, I'm just going to throw a little liquid zone on that, right like so. And if it starts closing dailies up above this level here, coming around 64,899, then I think Bitcoin would be ready at that point for another pretty major leg to the upside. But that is quite a long ways away right now. As of right now, it looks like Bitcoin's going to be playing a little bit more of a markdown phase here. I do think we're going to get bounces along the way. We are in a bounce area right now, so we'll have to be patient and see if that plays out. If we lose that level, then let's pay attention to 39,761. Anyway, thanks so much for coming by and checking out this video. Hope you're all doing well out there. Looking forward to seeing the next one. Take care.